your own control. Politicians and celebrities make deals behind closed doors, promises broken, and their income soars. Hidden agendas run the grand parade. In the circus, choose to masquerade. Believe me, I wouldn't lie. I've been given money, power, and fame to keep you in line.
Welcome, everyone, to today's show. I will be talking today about the US versus China meme wars. This is a new type of modern Cold War. It is actually kind of fun. I mean, if you're not being directly affected, I guess. But I do think it's going to end well. So we're going to talk about it today. But first, I wanted you guys to see some really cool memes from China. From China's suppliers, my favorite one, and he's very famous in the US. I think it's LC Signs Tony. So Tony, of course, that's not his real name. He probably has a Chinese name. So Tony's been doing really hilarious memes and stuff like that about the US for some time. He also does it in other languages and whatever. You guys. So yeah, let's look at that first today. So this is a China Tony, and this is some of his great work. I can't get rid of can I get rid of? Okay, yeah, I can get rid of the little stuff on the side.
China, China, China. This is the best sign you'll ever see, believe me. What makes it so great, simple, is easy. You hand the letters on the track, and bam, it glows. It's as simple as that. Whether you are running a clothes store, a cafe, or even an electronic shop, this would be perfect. Any size, any shape, any color can be customized. Click the link in our bio for a free quote. Don't wait. Get in now, folks. China, China.
All right, so that is LC Signs Tony. So he's been doing it for some time. It's so hilarious. Apparently, a bunch of US YouTubers went over to meet him, and apparently some famous people. He doesn't know who they are, so he doesn't really care when they go over, but it's good publicity for the company. But anyways, one guy came recently after the tariffs were implemented in China, and Trump said he's going to make LC signs not affected by the tariff. It's probably like a joke or whatever, but I think it's hilarious and cute because he's been supportive and making fun of everyone for some time. All right, so let me find another one to show you guys. Why are you guys vomiting?
China. Hello, everyone. It's Tony here. Let me tell you, if you're looking for customized LED shop signs, you're in the right place. Click the link in the bio for a free quote and sign design. You can get one just like this. Believe me, it's fantastic. We can craft signs in any shape, color, and size you need. These signs come with UL certification, waterproof, and 3 to 5 years warranty. Send us your logo and
see another one.
China. Nadie sabe de toreros como yo. No puedes confiar en nadie, pero si puedes confiar en LC Sign de China. Can you believe that? Mejor servicio, mejor fabricar.
Hilarious. Okay. Apparently, he also makes fun of the letter people. So let's see.
For your trans friend.
One of those. Hold on. Oh, how do I get to the beginning? I want you to see the beginning part.
I feel sorry for your trans friend.
I don't have any trans friends. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap.
Hello.
Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to start a business,
I am my boyfriend's first black girlfriend.
If you're black, then I'm the real Donald Trump himself. China, China. I know China very well. I know everybody in China.
Like, I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have been...
Isn't that being straight, but just with extra steps? Anyways, watch me put it out like this. From the top, make it drop, very simple. My favorite expression in English is the one that says, never bite the hand of the one that fingers you, something like that. China, China, China. If the USA is great again, then why did someone invented a USB? Actually, this is our A-frame acrylic.
The first 3 things a female notices in a man.
Don't care. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap.
I feel
All right, so moving on. Actually, let me just show you some more fun stuff before we talk about the actual trade wars, because, like, let's lean into it. These are signs that they tried to translate in China.
There's more Asian. Okay, danger. If you follow the pond, you will be boiled. It's extraordinary. Mailman. Female. It's Easter butts. Easter butts.
Oh God! All right. Hopefully, he doesn't have music with us.
There's more Asians. Fresh themed bum. Translate server error. Translate server error. Translate server error. Why are there so many? Keep here. Since when? Until when? Forever. Try. Try some of our cockchafer. Reception, drink as much as you can.
All right. So, anyways, so in the trade war memes with China, is Siberius even in the chat? I don't even see him. So in the trade wars with China, now they are, so like China's holding firm, whatever, they're not caving into Trump. So their big plan is they went out and said that basically all the luxury good items that we buy in America are made in China. I feel like most people should have known this by now. Everything is made in China, like literally everything. Even if it says it's made in Europe, it's still made in China. So if they don't say 100% like US product or 100% made in Italy or 100% whatever, it's made in China, guys. It's always been made in China. So when I was living in Taiwan, nothing, not even the dollar store items were made in China because they had a very strict policy that nothing made in China would come into their country. Why? Even though it's the same country, blah, 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 whatever. So why? Because they know that if you make a product in China, the Chinese have no problem stealing your patents and making knockoffs and selling it for a lower price and all that stuff. So like they really will do whatever. So they just made a blanket policy to not import anything from China. So other countries, I remember in Taiwan, the dollar store items were actually 100% made in Japan. Everything in the dollar store was excellent quality. I still have stuff from the dollar store in China. I mean, in Taiwan, sorry. And it still works. Everything is great. So what they do and what they've done for some time is back in, I would say like the 80s, 90s, maybe before then, they started whenever, maybe it was the 70s when they started adding polyester. So first they started adding polyester into the fabrics, right? Making these toxic plastic fabrics, and they just put lots of colors and patterns, and people thought they were really fun, and they would use it for blouses and cheap dresses. And then it became pretty common. So they realized that they could get American people to wear cheap garbage clothing, right? So the cheap garbage clothing became very common, and now it became something that literally, like, people think polyester is okay to wear on the human body. It's never been okay. Yes. So it's never been okay to put polyester, nylon, or any sort of synthetic, plastic, petroleum derived so-called fabrics on your skin, modal, like all of those. They're incredibly toxic. They leach chemicals into the skin that can cause hormone disruption and make you obese. And they are forever chemicals that can go into your fat cells and be released over time throughout your life. So it's just not a good thing. We should never be wearing anything other than cotton, linen, wool, and maybe silk. Silk is not like a high vibe type of fabric, but it's really good for pillowcases and things like that. But still, if you just stick to the main three that you're supposed to wear, linen, wool, and cotton, you'll be fine. That should be your entire wardrobe. Now, remember, these things don't last forever, like a cotton t-shirt or whatever, unless it's like very thick, very good quality, which they don't do anymore. Now they make those transparent ones you could see through. Those are going to go bad really quickly, and you just need to keep buying more. But these polyester things, they come out almost like they're brand new every single time, right? Now, they feel bad to wear them because they overheat you. They're more sticky. They make you sweat more, and they make your smell toxic because it's detoxing constantly through your pores, and it's like a smell of like toxic crap coming out. It's absolutely horrible. And people, when they wear polyester and stuff like that, they get used to the smell. So that's why they always say, like, Americans have a very toxic chemical smell that makes them like very revolting to other people. It's not just the stress, like we're under a lot of stress here. It's not just the chemicals in the water and the air and the products and the food. It's not just that. It's just the fabrics we allow ourselves to wear because, oh my gosh, if you wear polyester underwears, it's akin to being on birth control, guys. It feminizes men and it gives severe hormone dysfunction to women. Plus, you will get fungal infections like crazy. Good God. Anyways, you guys are crazy. So do not wear plastic at all. And especially near any, like your armpits, never wear any plastic. Never wear plastic bras. Never wear plastic underwears. Just don't wear it at all. Like, I would say the only thing would be okay if it's winter and you're wearing like a windbreaker type of plastic jacket on top of layers and layers of cotton, linen, or wool clothes. Then maybe, sure, just to like break the wind and make you not as cold, fine. Also, if it's really freezing, you're not going to be sweating and your pores won't be as open, so it's less of a chance to. Oh my God, you guys. Anyways, so please do not wear plastic. My God. So back to China's. Their retaliation for the tariffs is, oh, you guys, we're just going to tell everyone that we make all your expensive luxury products here. They said we make all the Louis Vuitton products. So let's see that. I'm not going to show the whole thing, but a few minutes. Fine.
Seemingly reacted to all of the videos going viral over social media of manufacturers in China saying they make all of their stuff. A factory video from China has gone viral, and now people are seriously doubting the truth behind expensive fashion brands. One factory worker revealed that some of the biggest names in fashion, including Louis Vuitton and Zara, secretly get a lot of their stuff made in cities like Dongguan and Guangdong, even though...
First of all, it's not secret. You guys know all plastic clothes comes from China usually. China or maybe other countries, but still, you shouldn't be thinking anything that's plastic is trash. I don't care if it says Louis Vuitton on it. It's trash. I've literally seen people spend thousands of dollars on so-called designer products that are made from plastic. You can't be serious and think that this is quality. You're literally only paying to show off to your broker friends that you're willing to waste money on trash. And if that makes you feel good, fine. But like, that's all you're doing. What is this? What are you guys talking about? Okay, anyways, moving on. Okay, here's another example of them.
Supply for Louis Vuitton. Let me tell you the secret. Louis Vuitton has many Chinese suppliers, but they just don't admit it. 50% of Louis Vuitton bags are from these two places. Number 1, Guangdong City. Number 2, Dongguan City. 90% of Louis Vuitton silk is from Guangshi in Hangzhou City. I have a friend who is a manager in the factories of the Louis Vuitton, and he told me the similar quality only needs $50. That's crazy, right? Follow Daniel.
Oh my God, you guys.
This style, this bag. Of course you do.
Welcome to the petty side of TikTok, where we're letting China show you that all that expensive shit that you spend money on, it's made in China.
I sneezed.
Thank you. Now this should be good.
You guys don't sneeze.
Chinese factory supplier for Louis Vuitton. Let me tell you the secret. Louis Vuitton has many.
All right, let's move on. Where's the new one? Oh, okay. And this chick, I'm not going to play it because she's got music. I don't want to deal with that shit. So this chick is basically saying that she got Louis Vuitton from like the Chinese knockoffs, right? And then she brought them to America to the Louis Vuitton store, and she got them authenticated, and they authenticated it. I am literally freaking dehydrated. What is the... You guys don't get dehydrated? Here, hold on. Dear Lord. Anyway, so if you can authenticate something that's supposedly a Chinese knockoff, then it's trash, and Louis Vuitton is trash, and you know, you get what you get. Oh, and China also, they also said that Americans can now visit China for up to 10 days without a visa, without any sort of documentation needed, just to go shopping, and that they will get someone to come with you and take you to the stores and translate for you so that you could buy furniture, clothing, whatever you want. Good God. Anyways, guys, so we can go to China now. Let me put some chapstick on, you asswipes. We can go to China now, and we can go shopping for our like furniture and everything that we want for totally new. Okay, my friend is here. He's gonna, hold on. Let me send him the link. How do I do it? HTTPS. Entertain yourselves for a second. Let me send him the link and see if he'll come. Of course, I can't freaking read. Anyways, no. Yes, I have gray hairs. I'm 200 years old. Guys, this is not news. Anyways, so we can go to China now to get like cheap products. And look, I'm going to admit it. They said restoration hardware furniture is made in China. We've known about this for some time because I remember back in the olden days, it used to be like 100% wood, solid wood. But the problem is now it has veneer now, not as much as like the cheaper brands, but it still has veneer in a lot of the products. So what they're doing is like saying like, we're going to tell you who makes all the restoration hardware stuff, and you guys come over here and furnish your whole house for like maybe a few $1,000s. Because they're saying, because restoration hardware now, if you want like a desk for your office, it starts at $2,000. And they're saying that you assholes. So, and now they're saying that the highest amount for the furniture cost is $2,000. So like it won't go past that. So you can get like huge things of furniture, sectionals, everything. There is some guy online who went and got like a restoration hardware outdoor set, like huge sets, like ginormous couches, sectionals, outdoor tables, you know, the cushions, like everything high quality. And he bought it for maybe like $2,000-$3,000 and did his whole backyard, which is a huge backyard and looks very fancy and very beautiful from those suppliers. And then there's something called like a cloud couch that restoration hardware is famous for. I don't particularly like it because I don't like soft couches. I don't like the whole look of sinking in and looking like a child in your couch. I like a firm couch that has a nice shape that does not freaking give me back problems after a while. Like, why would anybody want something that's like soft? Anyways, so there's that. And you guys are absolutely insane. It's like children. Okay.
China just passed the legalization of products. They're about to go fucking nuclear on American IP. Now, the thing about this is that before, it's been a known thing that China basically owns the counterfeit market, right? All the dupes basically come from China, whether they're bad or they're good. But now, as of I think April 8th, April 7th, China officially legalized the counterfeit of these products. So if you've ever bought something from like DHgate or AliExpress and you're like, wow, these things are actually pretty nuts and they're nice, right? That's completely legal now. Now everybody in China.
All right, guys. So I do love this because before they would have to make, because they didn't want to like piss off the brands that they were making products for. So, and plus there was laws against this, obviously. They would put like the logo would be a little bit different. It's not that they couldn't make the logo. It's just to, not be in danger. They would just make the logo a little bit different. So you just see like it have an extra letter, it be spelled wrong, something like that. So you'd have to really look at it to see that. But of course, if you're American, you can read English, that immediately. The Chinese thought that, people don't pay that much attention to the words or whatever. So it's like, it's probably fine, but we do. So now that regulation is over. They can put whatever they want. They can completely copy every detail of a product, including the logo. So counterfeit stuff is coming your way. If anybody wants to have any so-called luxury items, now is your time to do it because it's a free-for-all. I'm very excited for this because there's nothing that I hate more in this world than people who like luxury items, because it's so stupid, you guys. Unless it's high quality material. If this is real gold, solid gold and diamonds, and you could like melt it down and sell the parts forever for a profit, fine. But if it's just like, I have a logo on something and therefore it's worth more than something that doesn't have a logo, like that's insane. Thank you. What are you guys talking about? 4 million, I think, yeah, 45 million. Okay, there's a butter recall in the US. This is not here or there, but I think it's called, what is the butter brand? Oh yeah, Cambot Creamery. I've never heard of this, but it's in a couple states. Have you guys heard of it? CABOT Creamery butter. This butter has fecal matter in it. So anybody who eats that butter is going to have a problem. So be careful, guys, if you like butter. Another wonderful recall for you guys. So, I mean, I know you guys love your fecal, your little crappies, whatever, but that's what's going on with the butter. Enjoy. And because of the trade wars,
the U.S. and China now extends to the U.S. Postal Service, which announced last night that it will not accept any packages mailed from China and Hong Kong. The decision is part of a dispute that has led each country to impose new tariffs on one another, and Acorn now reports on the immediate impact.
Who cares, right? All right. Okay, here we go. What is this one?
Yes. And to make it a little bit more crystal clear, we borrow money from Chinese peasants to buy the things those Chinese peasants manufacture. From Chinese peasants.
Vance's Chinese peasants comment reaching Beijing within hours. The government's response, swift and scathing.
It's both astonishing and lamentable to hear this vice president make such ignorant and disrespectful remarks.
On China's tightly controlled internet, government censors are allowing Vance's interview to go viral, amplifying the outrage, igniting anger and sarcasm. Have you said thank you for the money we lent you? A reference to China being the second largest foreign holder of U.S. government debt, and that infamous Oval Office exchange with Ukraine's president.
You should be thanking the president.
One hashtag about the Chinese peasants remark shot to the top of China's Twitter-like platform Weibo, with millions of views and counting. Many comments boasting of China's modern achievements. Look, this is their true face, arrogant and rude as always. We may be peasants, but we have the world's best high-speed rail, the most powerful logistics, and leading AI and drone technologies. Aren't such peasants quite impressive? Former Global Times editor Hu Xijin posted on Weibo, this true peasant who came out of rural America seems to lack perspective. Many people are urging him to visit China and see reality with his own eyes. Many in China are interpreting Vance's comments as describing all Chinese people. Started with
what? This is the face I have.
We're here at the California warehouse of Amazon seller Dusty Kenny. She's been feeling the impact of tariffs in a big way. She sells some $800,000 of these items, like baby utensils and bento boxes, on Amazon every year. She has them manufactured in China, and they arrive in pallets by the thousands.
I would love to be able to manufacture in the U.S., but the truth is that the infrastructure is not there. The manufacturing infrastructure doesn't exist. And what few places make this kind of product, they can't compete on price. If these tariffs went on.
So anyways, upon further investigation on this chick, apparently she just gets stuff in China at full price. That's cheap stuff in China. And then she brings it to the US, marks it up like 300% and sells it on Amazon. And the people did some research and found out she has like multiple, what's it called? Like expensive cars, like Ferraris and all that type of cars. And she also has a huge, ginormous mansion doing all this stuff. So people are like, all you're doing is taking something that is cheap in another country, shipping it over here, pretending it's your product now, and then marking it up. So you didn't actually manufacture anything. You literally just bought something somebody else manufactured and upsold it. So that's not really an impressive business model. But anyways, this is what the mainstream media is saying so that they could say something against Trump. Like, look at all the American jobs that are being affected by this. Yes, some people are going to be affected by this, but I think we should be like Taiwan, like Japan, like smarter countries that go, we're not going to give China our patents and access to how we make any of our goods or be our main supplier, because we don't want cheaply made products and we don't want cheap products. We want high quality products and we want them made in our own countries. All right. But back to the meme war. This is so good, you guys. How do I find this? I need to play the best. Okay, this is the best thing you'll ever see in your life. This is China did this. I'm so impressed with them. You don't have to worry. Let me take the music off because I don't want to get. Look at this. So this is the Chinese people making AI videos mocking Americans. Saying this is what we're gonna look like when we manufacture in our country. Look at this, made in California. Oh my God, make America rich again. Come on, admit it. They memed hard. Beautiful. Look at this dude trying to put together. Just keep replaying this. This is amazing. Look at the little, like, how are they gonna get this? How are we? Look at, do you see the KFC next to the guys? Do you see how beautifully done this is? I love it. Anyways, there was, let me see, was there something else? Anyways, that was my favorite one. All right. What else? Was there anything? We don't like this chick. We don't like that. No. Butter. That. Bam. 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 All right, cool. Bro, can I not have chapped lips? I'm dehydrated, okay? I will, after this, get some freaking electrolytes if you guys are so pissed off about it. All right. Anyways, guys, so let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to talk to you guys about? Oh, this is not related. I feel like we've covered the meme wars. This is just something else I would like to show you guys because it pisses me off. So let me share this. Let me take the music off. So anyways, there's this chick in the club and she's going around kissing the backs of dudes. So that when they go home, if they have a girlfriend or a wife or whatever, she makes some drama. Look at this. Yeah. So remember, guys, this is what a demon looks like. This is exactly what they look like. You think it's just a cute little mid girl, but that's a demon. I've been saying this for a while, but nobody freaking cares. Let me see. See? Demon. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, there you go. That's your demon of the day. Wow. Anyways, so that's all I have for today, guys. It was a quick one. So who do you think is going to win the meme wars, China or the US? Now, I haven't seen, other than Trump's hilarious comments, I haven't seen any good memes coming from the US. Every time there's a good meme, it's always coming from China. And I really feel like we have to step it up as a country, because what are we even doing here? Is it like, we cannot let the Chinese win the meme wars. Oh my God. It's supposed to be America first, you guys. Grow up and make some good memes. It's an embarrassment, okay? Make some memes about how like the Chinese products sucked and be like, the only thing that was high quality was the logos we put on them after you made them. Or something else. Look, anything. Whatever I see on TikTok is what I talk about. Obviously, you guys, like, what kind of a question is this? You guys know how I think already. I'm going to go get hydrated. You all have a great rest of your day. I am getting cramps. So, yeah, we're going to have to cut it short. I'm going to go have some magnesium. And yes, I'm going to hydrate. Yes, TikTok brain rot. That's what we got. Yes, we're going to handle the female stuff. We're going to live long and prosper. I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. Have a great one, Days. No, this is totally normal. What are you guys talking about? You guys love neuroticism. Stop pretending like you want some. How dare you? Don't call me ma'am. You guys suck. Okay. Have a good one. Wow. Win the meme wars, because it's embarrassing for America.